Today we climbed ourselves into the top 1500 with mono green tokens of all things. And this has just as much explosive potential as mono white token decks. And we are in green, so Ouroboros will make sure that those tokens are a huge threat. Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite ways to play tokens, and we're doing it in the colors of mono green. Now normally I would do this in actually like a mono white build or something with white naturally because of the token identity of the build, but we're running it in green because of our favorite green card, Ouroboros, an absolutely busted behemoth. But we're going to talk about that card in a second. Let's talk about how the deck actually works. Nexus of Becoming is the engine here. This is the card I want to highlight because this is going to allow us to draw a card every single combat step and then turn one of our creatures in our hand into a 3/3 construct token. And this works really well and synergizes really great with the Thunder Hulk. We've done this many times because the Thunder Hulk is a 0/0 and it comes in with 3 counters on it. And then it creates these 1/1 gnomes based on its power. And same thing when it attacks, it creates even more gnomes, can kind of cascade pretty quickly. But if this comes in as a 3/3 construct from the Nexus, it's going to inherently be a 6 powered creature, creating 6 gnomes, so on and so forth, being very powerful. And today we're running it with green because I really wanted to play with Ouroboros. If you can pump the constructs that you create off of the Thunder Hulk, not only that, but creating even more 1/1 counters onto the Thunder Hulk, you're going to create even more constructs. It's kind of like when I was running the Naya deck with a Nim. It gets out of control really, really fast. And so that's why we're running it in green today. And because we are a green deck that is looking to ramp, we are running things like Ugin. Ugin just answers a lot of problems the green has. It's got life gain, it's got removal, things that green kind of struggles with sometimes. So of course we're running that. And then we're also running Vivian. Vivian's a card I haven't played yet, and it doesn't necessarily synergize super well with the deck, but I do like it because it's been able to answer a lot of problems we've been running into, which is like little flyers getting over the top that I can't block, or synthesizer. It can destroy a lot of really important things. And I've really learned that looking at the top 4 cards, you can typically find at least a land, if not one really important creature at a time. It works pretty well with the build. So I'm really enjoying Vivian and how it's been playing. But yeah, the rest of the deck is a bunch of ramp. Twitching Doll's ramp, but this is the first time I'm playing with Twitching Doll. And if you put a lot of counters on it with the Ouroboros and sack it to create a ton of spiders out of the blue, you can run the opponent over the following turn. It's really, really fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to jump right into it. We did make it to Mythic today with this bad boy and got to win in the top 1500. So enjoy. We'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, we've got a really interesting build for you guys today, hopefully getting us into Mythic. That's the goal, of course, today. We're very close. We're in the final push here through Diamond, and we're doing it with mono green like I said I was going to do yesterday, but it's not the mono green I thought I'd be playing. I can never just stick to something that's already good. I already got to make something, a few extra steps and a little bit more fun. But today we're doing a ramp deck into, some counters. I did see a Selesnya counters build earlier today that kind of inspired this list on the ladder, and we made it mono green, and it's been working so far so good. We'll see what happens though. I've never actually played the Twitching Doll before, so really excited to see that pop off for us. I am gonna go straight into the Ouroboros here. That might be a little greedy. I mean, I should be fine though with the 4 toughness, knowing that they didn't have a burn spell ready to check the Ouroboros with. And we know they don't have a burst lightning because they would have had the 1 mana priority holding there. I'm a little nervous unless I find an Ugin. If I find an Ugin, we're going to be absolutely fine. But unless I find an Ugin, it's going to be tricky. No attacks. So they have no combat tricks, no burn spells, nothing, huh? Wow, that puts us in a really good position then. That puts us in a great position. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do this. And then into this. Maybe. So they do have something at instant speed here. That's interesting. I'm going to pass. I'm not going to attack. And then I think I'm going to create those spiders now. That may be a good idea, but also it could be greedy as well. I don't know. I mean, it's not greedy. It might be a little too early, actually. I think I should greed out a little bit longer, but I think this is plenty of spiders to get us going here. That puts us in a position where our board stays super wide now, and Ouroboros hits for all those counters, and then hopefully we should be able to swing through for lethal. I don't love the idea of the Nexus of Becoming here when there's a Needlehead on the field, but it's only 1 damage, right? Yeah, it's just 1. It's not 2. That's fine. That doesn't have haste. I'd rather it be a creature than a, you know, a burn spell. I'm actually pretty shocked the opponent's running this right now. I forgot that today was the ban and restriction announcements today, and Nexus, or no, not Nexus, but the Nemesis. The Nemesis is actually banned. Holy cow. And I don't think it takes effect on Arena just yet. I think we're gonna have to wait for that, but yeah, that's pretty interesting that they're running this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 of these would get through for 12. I mean, they'd have to block all of them though, wouldn't they? They have to block everybody, I think. If I did the math right on that, I'm pretty sure. Didn't even need the Ugin. Got the work done here with the Nexus of Becoming and the Twitching Dolls. Boros Charm to give double strike or what? Indestructibility. Oh, I did not even know that did that. Well, that puts me in a pickle. Indestructibility, wow. Okay, well, I can block pretty good against one of these guys, but that doesn't have haste. That's good. We win. We definitely win now. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. And we're at 11. They could use the village on the Emberheart Challenger. Is that sorcery speed? No, it's sorcery speed. So I'm going to take out the Needlehead then. Needlehead's got to go. This goes to 2. This goes to 2. That's going to be 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're nowhere near. They're nowhere near. It was a really nice move though with the Boros Charm. I just can't believe they pulled the trigger on it and then attacked. Like they might have been able to get another turn off. Anyways, GG's. On to the next one. All right, this hand looks pretty good. I've got myself a couple of ramp spells and I got an Ugin. Can't pass that up. Yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned this in the first game, but I'm not like super fond of having Ugin in the deck. I just didn't want this to be the same old mono green ramp into Ugin, you know, win that way sort of game style of play. But Ugin is just too good not to have in this deck. We had to use a lot of the ramp spells to get, you know, to the Nexus of Becoming and get our creatures on the field. And there was a lot of times where we could have used a little bit of life gain, a little bit more card draw. You know, it's basically one of the only removal spells we have outside of Vivian, and it's just really important to this build. So green doesn't have, you know, enough in that, you know, respect of removal and life gain. So, but it's all good. It's a very, very powerful card, and you know, you got to use powerful cards in Standard. That's how it goes. I'm gonna go with the Iron Crag here. It's harder to deal with than, you know, a Twitching Doll. I may even go with the Ouroboros next turn. It doesn't really matter what I play out of these two. I'm like 90% sure they're gonna just destroy whatever it is I play. I think I should probably go Twitching Doll now though. Now that they got down the Revenant, I kind of need to start ramping, and hopefully we could just pray that they don't take out the Twitching Doll and we can ramp into the Nexus at least. That's actually really helpful. And we got 2 more ramp spells. Let's go. Now we're potentially into Ugin, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're in Ugin territory now. I think I'd take out the Revenant first because obviously it flies and it can pass its abilities down to another creature from the graveyard. So not that I had much of a choice though. Looks like they got a removal spell like we thought they would. Not attacking with the Cecil is very strange. I'll take it, but very weird. Ooh, that's a good one. That'll get some value on the end step, making my Ouroboros that much better when I do decide to play it. I do hope we get a land off the top here, though. I really gotta get it Ugin down. Oh, man. Long goodbye. I'm chugging this soda. I drank it way too quickly. I'm obsessed with soda though. I got a problem. All right, what do we got? Land, please. Please, please, please. I guess I get 2 shots at the land, right? So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I want to play anything pre-combat because I want to try to draw into a land for that Ugin. come on. I believe in you, Nexus. I believe in you. I believed in you and you just shut me out. All right, that's fine. We got the Vivian, which can take out the Revenant at least. Not that it matters. They're gonna give this flying and lifelink to the Cecil. Bitter Triumph is tough. No attacks. Come on down, Vivian. I really hope Vivian can stick around though, so I can keep blessing it for lands potentially. Lord knows we need it. Are they gonna give the flying to Cecil? Moment of truth. I guess if that's their big play for the turn, it's not that big a deal, but it's still annoying. Okay. Are they attacking? Yeah, surely, right? So 4 damage. I have to let it get through. I have to let it get through. This almost guarantees that we hit the Ugin though. Okay, it does. It does, it does. So Ugin time. You're gone. I guess let's see what we draw with this. If it's a creature or if it's a land. Okay, so we definitely want this. Ugin will just plus gain some life. We desperately need that. All right, we are officially cooking, guys. We're cooking. Now we just need to Ouroboros and we're, you know, gonna fly. Ouroboros for the absolute overkill here. Flying and lifelink is still an option though, unfortunately. Not taking it though. Interesting. I'm gonna do this just to take out the Bloodletter Aclazats here.
I grant you.
Okay. We draw a card. Fountain Port. Alrighty. Ouroboros, baby. Let's go. That's coming down now before we do the Nexus, you know. And then Nexus is gonna probably drop the Twitching Doll here. All right, attack in. I know losing this is pretty bad. Wait, 6 times 2 is 12, 13, 14. Ah, we're just shy, right? 6, 7. Yeah, we're just shy of lethal. I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'm greedy. I know this is probably not a good idea. I'm pretty greedy though, and I want to see how much damage I can do here. So let's find out. I should have swung in for sure. I for sure should have pressured them, but I would rather just one-shot this and try to go for like 100 plus damage. It's probably gonna be pretty difficult to do, but all right, it looks like they're gonna use the entire rope, which was to be expected, kind of. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see what we hit off the top here. I'm gonna show no mercy here, but I guess it doesn't matter. The opponent's gonna have the priority hold here because of an instant speed spell they could cast. So the game is gonna end here. We'll see at the end. All right, it looks like that'll do it. Unfortunately, that, you know, ended in a very lackluster way, but pretty fun. All right, just a couple games away. This hand looks great. Let's go. Going first too. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully we get that Ugin because we've got the perfect ramp into the Ugin. All right, so this is gonna be lizards of some sort, maybe just some sort of Rakdos aggro build, but I don't think it's going to be landfall or anything like that. It just happens to be a lizard with landfall. Definitely going to be lizards. I probably go with the Ouroboros right away here. I think so. Try to get this going as fast as possible. They might be running a lot of burn spells, you know, but there's a chance, you know, they are Rakdos. There's a chance they run things like Bitter Triumph and stuff like that. I hope not, but or that too, you know. That's something. Ugin. Oh man, I need the Ugin. I need the Ugin. Well, we get another body out in front of the Vine Lasher at least. I can't really block the Gev though. They only have 2 lands right now. That's kind of a plus for us. Just kidding. Should have kept my mouth shut. Should have kept that one to myself. And now they're gonna play the one that gives them mana, huh? No, they're gonna do some extra cards off the top here. And they find 2 spells. They can't cast. Okay, that's a card. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, do I want to draw more cards? Probably. I think I should probably forget playing this for now and just draw some more cards. Perfect. That's actually really nice because I got this next turn and that is going to be massive. I think my family just got home. So let me go close my door before they pop in and being loud. Okay, what'd they cast on me here? A 3 mana wizard that does what again? Would deal damage to a permanent or player that deals 1 damage plus. Nice. Okay. So that's a 2 damage hit there now. Okay. All right, well, this is gonna enter with additional counters on it. Bam. Bam. And we are in. I mean, good luck with that. Gonna have to make, well, I guess they don't have to make a block here if they don't want to, and they don't. They're gonna try to end it here for 9 damage. Can they pull it off though? I've got 7, 8 blockers here. I mean, there's a lot of passive damage they can hit me with here though. That's 2. I'm not gonna put it past them here to win the game. I think another Vine Lasher there would have been really scary, but okay, 1 damage whenever. So that says it deals damage when what? Whenever I cast a wizard spell, deals 1 damage. That's 2. Whenever this creature enters, it deals 1 damage. That's another 2. Oh, we survived. Oh my God, we survived. What a game, dude. What a game. I cannot believe it. I can't believe my own eyes. No, wait. Hold. Okay, we're fine. We're fine for now. Oh my God. Let's do it. Okay, I was gonna say, is there like a burn spell or anything that I can think of that could hit me with? Obviously the burst lightning or whatever, but oh my God, that was so close. That was about to be so fun too, the ending of that. All right, this will be the game to get into Mythic, so this is one for all the marbles here. I'm gonna definitely mulligan the 1 land hand. Can't have that. This hand on the other hand is okay. It's not great. It's not great, but better than the first one, and I don't want to take another mulligan, so let's give it a chance here. We drew another Ugin to replace the one we just got rid of, but that's not exactly what I wanted off the top. I wanted more lands, ideally. Please give me another land here. I really desperately need another land. This is actually not a great matchup. We have no graveyard disruption of any kind. No graveyard hate, so I don't know. I'm actually not paired up with this matchup yet. I did have in this deck the curators to exile graveyards in the beginning, but we never ran into this deck list, so I kind of scrapped that idea. I don't think it's a good matchup, but you never know. I am drawing into my lands, which is really solid. Can I get more ramp here? Let's see what their graveyard looks like so far. So far we got a bringer and a meringue. It's not, those are pretty bad because it can bounce my stuff back to my hand, which is obnoxious. All right, here comes a bigger mill too. Let's see what happens. 2 more big hits there. Pretty sure they got this one. Leave it to my last game to get to Mythic to not quite close out, but that's okay. We got a few more games we can play, of course, and it's not over yet. That's how it goes though, man. You get right there to the end and then they mess around with you a little bit. All right, you got it. And now they get the 8/8 as well. All right, Nexus, let's go. No brainer there. No hesitation. Archive is good. I'm gonna save the archive though to play next turn. Hopefully we don't have to block with the elf here, because I'd like to get the Ugin down next turn too. If I can get the, wait, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if I can play Ugin next turn and we draw a land, I can then minus. That might be very good. Well, they're doing the thing. So what are they getting back? The Arden? I mean, if I were them, I wouldn't really want to sweep the battlefield. So they're not going to bring back the Bringer of the Last Gift. It's more than likely going to be Arden, and then they're going to bring back the Meringue and bounce things. Okay, I guess they are doing the Bringer of the Last Gift. Sure. Let's just see what happens. I know we're gonna lose the elf anyways. It is what it is. Or not. That's fantastic. Okay, here we go. You gotta go for sure. For sure, you gotta go. You're saying there's a chance, guys. You're saying there's a chance. Okay, we're doing our thing, man. This is kind of crazy. I'm not going to send out the elf. We know what's going to happen here. If there's ever a time for them to reanimate, it'd be now. It would be now. What are they going to bounce back to my hand with their Regent? That's the only card I'm really scared of right now. The rest of the cards they get back, it is what it is. But the Regent... that scares me because the bouncing of my Ugin and my Nexus to have to be replayed again, that's so obnoxious. 4, 5, 6. I'd have 7 mana to do it, but and wow, they didn't hit a Cavero. You never know. They might not have it in hand yet. Nope, they have it. All right, here we go. Is it gonna be the Bringer of the Last Gift? Do they have the one shot? No, there's no one shot built in here. That's good. I get back my Ouroboros. That's pretty exciting. Okay, they send both of those back. That's fine. I get to keep my big stuff, so sure. Hope I can get a few more colorless spells. I gotta get these flyers exiled. Those are my biggest pain in the necks right now, is these flyers. Holy smokes, man. They are just flying right now, and then they bring back the Terror of the Peaks. Goodness gracious. And the Terror can attack right away. Oh, so can the big guys. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't realize they had haste. I forgot they were demons, and I forgot he gave the haste to the demons. All right. Well, we got. It is what it is. All right, let's try to get that one back. All right, we're going first. Unfortunately, the hand is very slow. Better. For sure, better. Yeah, you can go. Let's get cooking here. Come on, Nexus, Ugin. We'll take either one of you right now. It's looking good either way. Oh, no. Is this Kona? If this is Kona, it's going to be Kona with the Omniscience, I'm sure. My favorite. The one card I wanted banned from Standard this month was Kona, or was Omniscience. Okay, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's another mono green player. All right, we're definitely gonna play this. Establish some more mana on the battlefield here. Yeah, they're definitely doing some Ugin stuff then too. Okay, that's fair. I thought we were donezo. Yeah, let's do this and then Ouroboros. Seems good. And then I can, you know, obviously get some huge value out of the Twitching Doll too, which is the whole idea of the card being in the deck with the Ouroboros, is that I can pump out a ton of value. All right, what does this thing do exactly? So sacrifice this creature, deals 3 damage to any target. Target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of different lands you control. Okay, got it. I think I understand. Whoops, I couldn't play that card. I was trying to play the elf. Anyways, yeah, we ran them over pretty fast there. There wasn't much they could do, I don't think, so that's good. I mean, they were running mono green, so probably obviously no sweepers. GG's. All right, we are taking a risk on this hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's again to get us into Mythic once again. But the elf does have to survive a turn or two, so we'll see what happens. It's mono black potentially, which is not good. Okay, Fatal Passage tells me otherwise. Is it green? It's another swamp. Odd. Very odd. Okay, at least one of these elves should survive, giving me an archive. And from there, we're good to go. Okay, fine. Sure thing, pal. You got it. They missed a land drop. Huge. Okay, those were some really good top decks for us. I'm going to be completely honest. To hit those lands and the elves the way we did was big time. Let's just establish the Nexus right away. They clearly don't have another kill spell. Another Nexus is fire. I'm going to do that. 3 Nexuses already would be... This is going to be insane. If they're hand hate at all, they're going to be pretty sad about this one. Oh, the Sipsig. Okay. Respect on the Sipsig play. 3 Nexus of Becomings. Going to be kind of hard to beat, my friend. Yeah, I mean, for sure, right? It's got to be. Twitching Doll. I'm saving the Ouroboros because it doesn't get the counters because it's already past combat. Let's go, dude. Mono green tokens to Mythic. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let's go, dude. Let's start the next game and see where we're at. All right, we're going first, and oh my gosh, we're in the top 1500. Oh boy, we got here too quick this month. Too quick. We're playing with the big boys now. Probably gonna see some more meta decks for sure. Well, this is where the real test begins, I guess. Azorius colors, Simulacrum Synthesizer potentially, which means my Ugins and my Vivians are going to be very huge here for this game. I have beat Synthesizer earlier today with this deck because of those 2 cards, but I don't have them in hand, so we'll see what happens. Can't believe we're in the top 1500 already. Oh no, Ultima is crazy. All right, well, this is a bad matchup. There's nothing we can do about a bad matchup. I mean, if they're Azorius control with sweepers, what can you really do if you're me, you know? I mean, Nexus is great for reestablishing the board after being swept. So if we find a Nexus, that's cool. Obviously, Planeswalkers are good, but I don't expect a whole lot here, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, I mean, here's the deal. They threw away an Ultima. They clearly have another sweeper. We can gamble on a couple of things here, though. We can gamble on the fact that they might not have the Day of Judgment, and it might just be another Ultima buying us another turn. Or we can gamble on the fact they missed their 4th land drop, and they do have the Day of Judgment. Either way, I think the gamble is like a must. And I think I need to create more bodies. So let's do it. Let's go Warden of the Grove, and hopefully we get through for a lot of damage, and then just pray that pray the opponent doesn't have that sweeper. It all comes down to this. If they counter this, okay, that's unfortunate. So say if they counter this, that would have been a pretty dead giveaway that they weren't intending on sweeping the field. I think that's got to go, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna just go for an attack here. I gotta get some damage through. We gotta pump the damage out quickly. Yikes, man, that's tough. Not the matchup you wanted to see straight into Mythic, that's for sure. So, I mean, obviously there's some inherent problems with the build. We don't want to go against control, and we don't want to go against, turn 4 graveyard reanimation builds. Those are going to be really difficult to beat, mostly because of the problem of, them sweeping the board repeatedly. Let's go here. It appears they have another 2-mana spell at instant speed. Could be another Get Lost, or it could be another counter spell of some sort. No More Lies. Either way, No More Lies or Get Lost, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5. Only 5 mana on the board right now. That's not good. Not exactly ramping here, are we? Passing the turn. That intrigues me. That does intrigue me. Land. Nexus of Becoming. I got to keep that, unfortunately. Creating a fish token here. Oh, no. Let's go ahead and do the... let's do the Llanowar Elf. Let's do the Llanowar Elves. Not on my watch. Locked whale. Target owner of attacking creature you don't control puts it on their choice at the top or the bottom of their library. So there's no reshuffling going on here. So we'll do the bottom. And we'll definitely play out you. I mean, we might as well go for the full shebang here. Ultima seems to be the play for them here on turn 5 if they can find the land. I mean, Ultima's going to blow up both my Iron Crag and my Nexus of Becoming too, which is unfortunate. Beza. Wow, they're going to get the fish. Okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Ugh, an Ultima would be just brutal. Please don't do it to me. I'm hoping for an Ugin and a land. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they're going stock up here. My guess again is that they just need that one more land for this to work out for them. So they surely found that, right? They found the land. I think we're one turn away from the Ultima. If they blow up the 6/6 though here, if they blow up anything and if they waste any more resources here, maybe they don't have it, you know? It's possible. Another Nexus. I am going to save that and decline any sort of action here. We're going to send everybody but the elf. All right, let's see how they block here. I mean, sending in the Grove was probably a mistake. I don't know why I did that. That was actually a little bit of a lapse of judgment. Okay, but that does tell us something. It tells us that the opponent they care about this fish surviving. Okay, they might not have the sweeper. This does give us some information. Okay. That'd be kind of weird behavior the way they blocked if they have it. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Why not just block with the other fish too then? All right, they Ultima though. We lose everything, including all of our artifacts. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go Ouroboros here. It's a little bit of a gamble, but it's if it can stick around for one turn cycle, it might be okay. It does stick around for the cycle. Yeah, we'll play the Twitching Doll. We'll play the other Twitching Doll through the Nexus ability. Tidebinder. Okay, so they're gonna shut off the Ouroboros or the Nexus. I'm not too sure. The Nexus, okay. Ouroboros goes off. All right. Not on my watch. Get lost. Okay. Get lost it is. Yeah, we obviously have to allow it. Fountain Port to draw cards would cost 3. No, it costs 2. 1, 2, tap. Meaning I have mana to do this. Okay, let's do this. Another Ouroboros, perfect. End the turn. Let's look to draw a card here. We'll probably just eat the map token, or actually we might even just create a fish. We might create a fish. That's annoying. Okay, I guess we're gonna draw a card off of the map token then. All right, just trying to keep up with the card advantage from the opponent right now. It's a little tough. Tidebinder shutting this down permanently, I think, is going to be pretty annoying. Is it permanent? Yeah, it's an artifact that counts. Okay. Does this resolve? Okay. What about this? Oh, I really hope that I don't regret this, because we're kind of giving up our entire hand here in our game plan. 3 steps ahead, that's fine. Let these hit 1/1 counters, please. Elf. What else? Give me something good. Give me an Ugin. Elf, no. Okay. Are they out of removal spells finally? Probably not. 3, 4, 5. Okay, they can't play the whale, but they do play Elspeth, which they -3 on. Darn it. Darn it. Killing me, Smalls. I don't have an answer for Tidebinder. It's driving me crazy. Driving me insane right now, man. Tidebinder shutting down my Nexus is so obnoxious. Just need the Ugin. Can you imagine that turn if I had the Ugin? Like how bad that would have been for them? Come on, man. Help me out here, game. Halfway through our deck. There's 4 of them in there. Okay, they're not sweeping the field. We know that. Sure, we'll create a fish token. That's kind of interesting, right? It can find... Oh, well, it doesn't matter because this is shut down. I mean, we got to try to play it. I'm just thinking what I could do with it. And I was like, well, maybe if I plus it and find like another... what is it? The threefold. There's going to be a pretty good game for us. But the opponent's shutting down a Nexus. It doesn't matter.
This will be over quick.
All right, sure. I'll take whatever I can get, obviously, but that's annoying. Okay, let's go. Let's add mana with this. That way we get the counter onto it. Eventually, I'd like to obviously flip that into some spiders. No attacks. End of turn. And there's the whale. Good old whale comes down tapped. It's a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to start, you know, stopping here. Oh, but they give everything flying. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Oh man, we gave it our best shot. It is what it is, though. I mean, yeah, that's tough. That is tough. That is tough. I mean, it quite literally couldn't have been a worse matchup. For us to lose everything on that Ultima was pretty wild. I'm not too upset with a loss like that. Just a bad matchup. All right, so we got ourselves a pretty good hand here. I mean, it's pretty fast. If I find a third land drop, we got Ouroboros down, and this is just going to be a green beatdown deck. We become the beatdown plan, which isn't bad. We did find the land. Let the pressure, you know, begin. We're about to start laying down the pressure hard here. Opponent on Sim. Okay, Drunnith. They're playing Drunnith. So we're pretty similar builds here early on. Oh, they got the Elspeth or the Elf early though. That's pretty brutal. All right, here we go. Are we attacking? We are, right? Yeah. We are attacking, and they do block with one of the elves. That's good. That's mana being erased from the field, so I'll take it. Let's see how lucky their curve actually was. I imagine it's going to be pretty lucky, right? Let's see how lucky they are. Paw Patch Recruit's not that lucky. Ouroboros not that lucky either. Okay. All right. I think we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got him. I actually do want this one to go off first this time. Boom! The green beatdown plan. Still pretty solid. All right. Let's go. Getting wins in the top 1500.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.